Now let us discuss the nature of business risk. Nature of business risk, number 1 point. Business risk arise due to uncertainties. Business risk arise due to uncertainties. Means there are large uncertainties in business. Uncertainty means lack of knowledge about what is going to happen in future. Uncertainties. Uncertainty means lack of knowledge about what is going to happen in future. So there are fluctuations in the market. Example, change in demand and supply, change in the government policy, natural calamities can be there, floods, earthquakes can be there can be technological change. So all these are the examples of uncertainties. Uncertainties create risk for business because their outcome is not known in future. When they will occur, it is not known in future. When will earthquake come, that is not known in future. When there will be a change in fashion, that is not known in future. So these are the uncertainties, and business risk arise due to uncertainties. The more uncertainty is there in the market, there is more chances of business risk. Second point, risk is an important part of every business. It is an essential part of every business. Every business have certain degree of risk. We cannot say that businessman is totally risk free, or there is a business which does not have any risk. So risk is an important part of business. The amount of risk will depend upon the nature and size of business. It means the amount of risk that will vary from one business to another business. It will not be the same for every business. The amount of risk will be depending upon the nature and size of the business. So there is no business which we can do and which we can claim that it is risk free. All the business has certain degrees of risk. It is an important part of business. Risk cannot be eliminated totally, but we can take steps to reduce the risk. So what is the entire conclusion of the second point? The conclusion of the second point is that there is no business which is without risk. All the business has certain degree of risk. Risk cannot be totally eliminated, but risk can be reduced. Third point, the degree of risk depend upon the nature and size of business. Degree of risk. How much risk will be there? That will be dependent upon the nature and size of the business. For example, those businessmen which deals with fashionable items, such businessman has high degree of risk as compared to those businessmen who deals with necessary goods, because fashion keeps on changing. Similarly, large scale business will have high degree of risk than the small scale business. So degree of risk depends upon the nature and size of business. Fourth point, profit is the reward for risk taking. Profit is the reward for risk taking means no risk, no gain. When you don't take risk, you will not have any profit. That is why no business is risk free. And this principle, no risk, no gain, this principle applies to all type of business. The greater the risk, the greater will be the profit. The greater is the risk, there are greater chances to have the profit. But at the same time, greater losses can also be there. So the more the risk, the more is the gain. If risk is more, possibility of profit is also more. At the same time, the possibility of loss is also more. A businessman takes risks willingly with the aim of earning profit. Businessman also knows that if he want to earn profit, he has to take risk. So he undertakes risk willingly so that he can earn profit. So profit is a reward for risk taking. A businessman is taking risk, and as a reward he can get profit. The next topic is the causes of business risk. What are the causes of business risk? Business risk may arise because of the following causes. It can be due to the natural cause, it can be due to human cause, it can be due to economic cause, or it may be due to other causes. Natural causes are beyond the control of human beings. They are not under the control of human beings. Example: earthquake, floods, heavy rains, famines, lightning, all these can lead to loss. There can be huge loss in life, loss of property, loss of income in the business. So these are the natural cause. Natural cause, due to nature, the loss can be there in a business, and these are beyond the control of human beings. Then you have human causes, the second part. Human cause include the chance of loss because of human resource of the organization. There can be workers which are careless. The human cause can be misunderstanding. It can be due to dishonesty. It can be due to stoppage of strikes by the workers. It can be because of the inefficiency of the management. So human cause relates to human beings. Then you have economic cause. They include chance of loss due to change in market conditions, change in the demand and supply, market competition, fluctuation in price, increase or decrease in price, change of technology, or the changes in the methods of production. Then next category you have other causes. Among leaving these three causes, you have other causes. Large number of other factors are also responsible for business risk. Business may suffer loss due to change in government policies. Change in the government policies. The fluctuations in the exchange rates means the fluctuations in the price of the country. There can be mechanical failure. Mechanical failure means, you can take an example, the bursting of the boiler in a factory. Certain breakdown of a machinery can be there. A factory was running well, but news came that there is a failure of machinery in a factory. The work cannot be done. So that can be the cause of other causes, can be the cause of business risk, and this comes under the category of other causes. As we have discussed above, that no business is risk free. In every business there is certain degree of risk. We also discussed that risk in a business cannot be totally eliminated, but risk can be reduced. So what can be done so that risk in a business can be reduced? Question can be asked, how to deal with business risk? Point number 1, avoid too risky transactions. We must see that too much risk is not taken. Risky transactions which are there in business, that must be avoided. That must be done less in number. In this way we can reduce business risk. Point number 2, we should use preventive measures in the factory. Example, we must have firefighting devices so that we can protect our goods from the loss which might occur due to fire. Point number 3, we must take insurance policy, and this insurance policy transfers your risk to the insurance company risk. Means the risk is transferred to the insurance company. So we must take insurance policy. Number 4, we must make provisions in the current earnings. We must make provisions in the current earnings means we must create provisions for bad and doubtful debts. We must have retained earnings means the profit that we have earned, certain part of the profit must be saved, so that when such type of risk arises, we can use them in order to fight business risk. And the last point, we must share the business risk with other entrepreneurs. For example, agreement with other entrepreneurs to share losses in case of falling prices. If there is reducing prices, then the risk will be shared between different enterprises. That can be the solution of dealing with business risk, means risk can be reduced. So in this way, the risk that is there in business risk, that can be reduced, and we can manage to survive in the market.